Hey everyone, I'm Amy Wilson here at the Huey Junior Patriot in Fort Worth, Texas. We're at the EQN Sports Desk driven by Holiday Auto Group, and it's fun to get the chance to catch up again with Brian Gillard. He is the president of Laredo Conversions. Thanks for coming.
Oh, thank you for having me, Amy.
Yeah, it's so great to have you at all of these events. You're all in with a lot of the events that we're at. We got to see you at the ranch sorting, of course, out in Vegas, here at the Patriot, and these are your people, aren't they?
Yeah. We're actually we put together a big deal with Equine Network. We're gonna be, or we are, the official custom truck of the Patriot, the Pink and Ruby. The World Series. I mean, just almost everything right now. So it's a big deal for us.
So explain exactly what Laredo Truck Conversions is. You said the official custom truck, and that pretty much sums it up. You completely do everything custom, but explain to everyone what you offer.
Well, what we do is we build the custom haulers. Mm-hmm. We trick them out. The crocodile, the ostrich interiors, fancy wheels, custom paint jobs. I mean, just about anything that anybody would want, we do it. It's kind of, you dream it up. We'll try to, meet your wants and needs.
Yeah, and you're located close by in Weatherford, Texas, mm-hmm. So very convenient for so many people in this area that love this way of life. I remember asking you this before, but what are some of your favorite combinations or things that you've done?
Well, I'll tell you what, we've built a couple new ones,
mm-hmm.
since then. I'll tell you what, I like the F450 Platinum Plus package that we're doing. I mean, it pops. I mean, it pops. Every one I've gotten in, I've sold. With that, I can't remember what they call it. They call it smoked truffle, I think, is the factory color on the inside. And then what we're doing is we've almost matched that pretty close with a croc, and then we're also doing it with a black accent, and it really sets it off. So it's nice.
I bet that looks sharp.
Yeah.
Speaking of sharp-looking trucks, you had one in Vegas that you gave away. It was such a fun event. The showgirls came out, the big cards. You were the dealer, and gave that truck away. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah. We had a good time with that one. Yeah. Yeah, and the guy that won it was just hilarious, and he just loves that truck. Loves it.
Yeah, it was interesting because either the header or heeler, whoever drew high card, got to pick if they wanted the truck or some cash. And he thought about it for a minute, and his partner just couldn't believe it was even, a question. And he chose the truck, of course, and you've had some good feedback?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've had a couple customers run into him at various other events, and he's just over the moon with the thing, loves it. And then I talked to him a couple times after we got back from Vegas, and he seemed to be really happy with it and just sold on it.
Yeah,
so,
that's awesome. It was gorgeous. I think it went back to Florida, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think he was from Florida. So that was a fun event. Doing that again this year.
Yep, we're going to do it again this year.
Can you give us any hints on what you're going to make for this one?
I haven't decided yet.
Decided. You still have a few months.
Yeah, we know that we're going to do another F350 hauler. We know that. I don't know, what colors they've decided to use. We'll probably do something. Obviously we did the interior in the last one. We're going to do the interior on this one. So we really didn't, pull any, cheap shots or anything on this one.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna do it again, and it's gonna be hopefully bigger.
Yeah, so keep an eye out as we near Vegas in December and what that truck will look like. And you have another one for the Riata, so that's new.
Yeah, we're going to give one away for the Riata. I started talking to them in Vegas, and they were just loved the idea, and so we're going to do one for the Riata too.
Awesome.
So I think, it's all about, for me, it's about the exposure.
Right.
And with the truck giveaways, most times it's just a base truck. Just here's a 1-ton dually. You're lucky if it's a diesel, and it's got the pleather seats and that's it. So doing something like this is completely out of the box.
Yeah. Do you remember what the value of that truck was in Vegas?
I think it was $140,000 150,000, something
Yeah,
like that.
it was awesome. So no corners are cut. It's a very cool prize. If someone is in the area and they want to come check stuff out or get a hold of you, what's the best way to do that?
Best way to get a hold of me is my cell, which is 817-915-2334, and then our website is another good way to get a hold of us, or Facebook, or Insta. So we're not all the socials, so we're good there.
You can check out pictures and more details. I think we have a commercial that shows some of what you offer, so we'll give you a look at some of this. Anything you want to say about what we're seeing?
That right there is a GMC Denali Freightliner. We try to do them all. That one was the interior of the GMC. There's the Freightliner interior. Suede interiors. We're going to step off and do more Freightliners this year. Freightliners decided to quit doing the big block, high horsepower trucks, so we bought a bunch of them. We bought like 25 of them.
Oh my gosh!
So we're gonna step off and do some more of those. And so yeah.
So if someone wants a Freightliner, they should definitely get in touch with you.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think that we probably, of course I'm biased, but I think we build the nicest Freightliner on the market.
Yeah.
I mean, it's suede headliners, cool seats, sound systems. I mean, everything's. I mean, everybody that's ever bought one, looked at them, they all say the same thing. Brian, you got the look.
Yeah.
So we try to do that.
Detail and quality, and
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool that the president of a company gives away his cell phone number to everyone. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I matter of fact, I had 2 calls yesterday. Some people, one lady was having some issues with her truck, and it wasn't anything we did, but it was just she called me and said, "Hey, have you ever had this issue or any customers?" And so she just sent me a text, and I called her and said, "Hey, check this out, check that out." And, so she was like, "Oh, okay." And then called me back and said, "Yeah, we got it going. We're good."
Oh, awesome.
And then, and then one was a power sofa issue. So I called my guy that does all my electronics and stuff and said, "Hey, what could this be?" And he told me, so I called the customer back and told him to check that out. So I haven't heard anything back, so I assume he's got it rolling. So
yeah, custom conversions and fixing all the problems. That's, that's really impressive.
Yeah, and hey, I will say this: we try to do our best, but we're human. We do make mistakes, and things do go wrong.
Yeah.
But we don't have that many warranty issues. So we have a couple a year, but that's about it. And when we're doing 100+ trucks a year, that's not bad.
Yeah, those are pretty good stats.
Yeah.
Oh, I mentioned we're here at the Huey Junior Patriot. A ton of kids here competing in the next generation of rodeo. So it's fun to see this and great to have you be a part of it. Anything you want to say about this event specifically?
Well, we look at it like my attitude towards the younger generations has always been these are guys that are my next buyers.
Yeah.
And I've always looked at it that way. I've had kids say, "Oh man, I know when I get older, or when I'm gonna have one of your trucks." Well, I'm selling those guys, those kids, those trucks now.
Yeah.
And it's funny that I get that many people come up to me and go, I'll remember them, some of them, and so yeah, it's kind of a cool deal. It's good for the industry. It's getting bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just getting huge. So, and then one of the other things I recently did too, just nobody knows. I mean, unless you saw my Facebook post, we recently signed a deal with the South Point.
Oh, great.
So we're the official custom truck of the South Point Equestrian Center, Hotel and Casino and Equestrian Center.
Nice. Well, congrats on all that.
Yeah. So we're gonna have. I'm trying to have a truck done to have out there by this summer. We're so busy and so backlogged, it's going to be hard. But so we got that deal going, and so we're just growing, and there's going to be a big announcement probably in May. Don't want to let the secret out yet, but there's going to be a big announcement coming that people are going to really like to hear.
So total suspense until May.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be watching for that. And if you're at the South Point, they're one of our great partners there. Excited to have you as the truck there, the official custom conversion truck for this event and with Equine Network. And it's these kids are here living their dream. It's even more fun if they roll in Laredo Truck Conversions trucks.
Well, it was funny because they were doing the qualifiers for the World Series over the weekend and stuff here, and I was just driving around, and there wasn't very many people here. I mean, there was some, obviously, but I remember when I first started out, I used to drive through these shows and the barrel races and the team ropings and that sort of thing, and I'd just get aggravated because my competition was all over the place, And now I'm the predominant truck that's custom truck that's out there.
That's so cool.
That's a good feeling,
Yeah, that had to be awesome to roll through there.
Yeah, I was smiling. Yeah, I called my wife and I said, it's good. It's good. So
new wife just got married in Vegas, so Vegas was a fun time.
Yeah.
You had a lot
just
going
got
on
married
out there.
in Vegas, and we just had a good time, and gave away a truck and had fun and we sold. I think we ended up selling 22 trucks out there.
Awesome.
In Vegas.
That's great.
Yeah, that's an all-time record. I think the record before that was 18. So. Yeah.
So you are busy.
Yeah, we're busy. We're slammed. Yeah, I'm trying not. I actually am trying not to sell them right now because my backlog's so big, and we sold 4 last week. People getting on there. That's one thing I will say. If you're wanting a custom truck, don't wait. Call us. Get on the list.
Yeah.
Get on the production schedule, and so we can get you a truck by summer at least. For the summer run.
Yeah. So right now, what is your turnaround typically?
Right now, 3 to 4 months.
Honestly, that's not bad.
Yeah. Well, we're
You're
working
hustling.
we're working on some things to change that, but I'm nonstop. This morning I was up at 6.
Mm-hmm.
Drove over to Grand Prairie to my interior man's shop, anyway, I picked up that truck, dropped another one off, and I drove it straight here, and then it's going back to the shop after I leave here to get finished up for the customers that are picking it up on Friday. So, I think we got a big delivery Friday. I think I got 3 trucks going out Friday. So
nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's nonstop, and if you want to be part and get a Laredo Truck Conversions, give Brian a call. You can check out their website, their social media. We can't wait for the big announcement in May. We'll see trucks given away at the Riata and also at the World Series in Las Vegas. So excited for both of those. Brian, thanks for everything you do. It's fun to visit.
All right, thanks, Amy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, based in Weatherford, Texas. So if you're in the area, you can check them out. Awesome stuff that they do. We really appreciate them. This has been a sponsor highlight, Laredo Truck Conversions. Check them out. I'm Amy Wilson here at the EQN Sports Desk. It's driven by Holiday Auto Group.